But yeah,
Thank you.
it's super stoked to have you here. Let's talk about kind of where you grew up. You grew up in Hamilton, right?
Yes, I grew up in Hamilton, and my parents they split up when I was 8 years old, and I went with my mom. My brother stayed with my dad. So my mom, we moved to Brownwood together. She was a
Okay.
police officer in Early for a long time, and that's where we met my stepdad. But of course, I was coming back to Hamilton every weekend and hanging out. But yeah, I mean, I lived in Early until I was in about 7th grade, and then I went to Zephyr for a little while, and then Gulfway is where I graduated. And then as soon as I graduated, I moved back home to Hamilton.
All right. So I understand. I've been reading about you, obviously, and I've read that you began singing in church at kind of around the age of 8. Was that kind of your first introduction to music in a public sense?
Yeah, in a public sense, absolutely. So, yeah, my mom and stepdad got together when I was in 4th grade, so I was 8. And Johnny really set a whole lot of things in motion for me. Like, he heard me singing and he really encouraged me to like go after it and stuff. So I sang in the 4th grade talent show before I moved. And it was like a lip syncing deal, so it didn't really count. But I sang in church like a month after that. And I had the lead in like a vacation Bible school play. And yeah, that's the first time my parents heard me sing without like a backing track and stuff. And ever since then, it was just like, okay, well, we're gonna get you out there, you
So it's
know.
always kind of been grounded in vocals for you, then, huh?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. No, I never wanted to learn how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
I thought that was for the birds. I was like, "What? I can sing. Like, I don't need to play guitar. There are people who do that. Like, it's fine." But no, like, I fought trying to learn. My stepdad, he got me guitar lessons the year after that. And, to this day, I wish that I would have stuck with it, but I just hated it. I did not like it at all. It took me so I would have been 9, but it took me until I was 16 to actually pick up a guitar. Like,
So why'd you do that? Like, why'd you go back to it?
so my brother at that point, he had been playing guitar and he didn't really sing as much. So we would go to open mics together and he would play guitar and I would sing. And then whenever he signed up for the military, after like 2 years of us going to open mics, I was like, man, like, I kind of really like performing now. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna learn at all, I need to learn now. So that's whenever I started learning. I saved up all summer for a little cheap Ibanez acoustic, but no, it was great. I'm so glad that I did that.
Is that when things became more serious too? Because like I feel like there's always kind of like a maybe a wall you have to get over between music as a hobby, music is more of a serious career. Was that 16 for you, or did that come later?
No, that was 16. Like as soon as I learned how to play the guitar, I was like, oh, like I can do this whenever I want. I can, learn my own songs, play my own shows. I'm in control of it now. And yeah, that's when I started writing. And so I did the FFA talent showcase in Goldthwaite. That was like my one outlet in school. I didn't do many extracurriculars, but I played, live for the first time by myself in the FFA talent showcase that year. And yeah, the rest is history. I started playing shows in February.